Welcome to Community ArtsKitchen.
In this video, I am going to show you how to create a small pom-pom to decorate a bookmark. Materials needed is a little bit of yarn, a fork, scissors, and some scotch tape. Start by picking up the fork with your non-dominant hand and pick up the yarn with your dominant hand. Use one end of the yarn and hold it with your thumb like so and start wrapping it tightly around the tines of your fork. And as you're wrapping around the little tail of the yarn, you can hold it tight. So I'm actually just crossing it over so that little tail gets wrapped in. Count about 20 wraps. Once you have wrapped your tines of the fork about 20 times, measure off a tail of about 1-2 hand lengths, and then cut that yarn off. Next, pick up the end of the yarn that you cut off and use a little bit of scotch tape to wrap around the end of the yarn. This helps from the yarn fraying, and it kind of creates this stiff end of the yarn that is going to help us for the next step. Once you have wrapped the end of your yarn with the scotch tape, squeeze it between your fingers so it's going to be nice and flat and stiff. This is going to help you for the next step. Now we're going to feed the yarn between the center tines, and now squish the scotch tape and your yarn through the center here and pull it all the way through. Pull it tight, wrap it around again, and repeat these steps. I'm going to demonstrate the trickiest part, which is the tying off. So this is what we have. Here's the wrapping with the center wrapping, and here is the yarn with the scotch tape at the end. Make sure it's still a little bit more than a hand length. Now fold this in half so you have a loop. Hold on to the loop and twist the loop tight, tight, tight. And now feed the loop through the tines just like you did before with just the single. Now set it down like this and feed the end that is wrapped with scotch tape through the loop and tie it just like that. And now kind of scooch it back and forth. And so we're going to now tie a knot by lifting up one of the wrappings like so, and you're going to slide your scotch tape end right underneath, make a loop and go through it one more time, and that's going to give you a knot. Now I have the center nicely tied and knotted off. I will still leave about a finger length of a tail here and cut off the scotch tape. This will be my tail that I can tie it on to my bookmark. Now on to the fun part. We are going to cut open the loops that we have created here on either side of the fork with scissors. So you're going to go in with your scissors and use the tip of the scissors, the front part of the scissors, and cut open all of the loops like so. And make sure you are going underneath all of the loops with your scissors. Take your time with that because there are several layers that you have to work your way through, and snip, snip, snip along. Do that on both sides. This is what it looks like once you have cut apart all the loops on one side of your fork. Now on to the other side. Now I have cut the loops on both edges of the fork, and now I can just carefully slide the pom-pom off the fork, and now it's just time to give it a little haircut. So here's the end, and so now I'm just going to hold the pom-pom and kind of just hairstyle it. And if you notice that there's some longer bits, you can just kind of go through and cut them so that your pom-pom is going to have an equal round shape. Now that my pom-pom is finished, I can tie it to my bookmark. Feed the yarn through, and you decide what length you would like to have it dangle off, and tie a knot. So fun. I hope you enjoy making your own pom-poms for bookmarks or any other decorative craft products that you are going to be creating. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe to this channel.
Thanks for watching. Community Arts Kitchen was created and developed by Barbara Libby-Steinmann and Anna Rochester. See you next time.